Yo, what's up, guys? This is 5 things that Palworld needs to change. Let's jump into it. Number 1, the power's getting stuck on just objects or around the base. And I know this has been a subject since pretty much the start of the game, and they did bring out a patch to fix it, but it's not fixed. Still annoying. Powers still get stuck inside my containers, get stuck on top of the trees, get stuck around the ranches. Very annoying, especially when you leave them to go AFK farm and stuff like that. Again, still an issue. It does need to be fixed. Number 2, the durability of the weapons and gear. It feels very low. It feels like every time that I go out, I just get one tapped and my gear is gone. I have to repair it every time I die, or just every time I get hit. It feels like even if I'm level 40 and I get hit by a level 10 minion or whatever, I still have to go back and repair my armor. That's kind of how it feels. And my shield gets one tapped as well, even by those low minions. And I'm using like a mega and giga shield. It shouldn't be getting one tapped. It shouldn't be going through all of the armor that I have on, especially if I do have that uncommon and rare gear, which I do have because I have been doing dungeons. It shouldn't be getting one tapped. It costs a crazy amount of resources that I have to go out and get the refined ore. I have to go and get the ice organs. I have to go get those, and then I get to repair my gear. And if I don't have that stuff, then I just can't repair my gear, and then I'm pretty much naked anyway. Now, number 3, adding on top of the pals getting stuck on top of things in the base. This is another pal AI issue, especially when you start off at the beginning of the game and you have like lots of storage boxes everywhere and you don't have the really large ones. There's going to be lots of random stuff in those boxes. You have like a weapons box or a skill box from going to collect the trees, and there'll be stone in there, or there'll be wool in there, and you want the wool to be in the wool box, you want the stone to be in the stone and wood box, and you want them to be in those specific areas because that's how your organization works. And it just feels like the pals really don't care about any of your organization, and it just hurts my soul. There should definitely be places to allocate what should go in that box or what shouldn't able to go in that box, kind of like RimWorld. How RimWorld works, you can select what goes in an area and what selects and what doesn't, what you don't want to go in an area. Also, using the monitoring stand. The monitoring stand is kind of useful for the pals kind of work ethic and efficiency. You kind of like force them to do things, but you sacrifice their sanity, and that's kind of fine. But what I do find quite annoying is that if I were to go leave some of my handy minions to go and work around the base, some of that stuff just isn't done. It isn't even touched. If I put concrete on, I have like 300 concrete, I'll leave and I'll come back and 300 concrete still hasn't been made because my handy minion at level 3 has a level 1 planting skill and has decided to go planting at level 1 instead of using its level 3 handiwork to go and actually make things, right? So that's really frustrating. What I would suggest, you can actually go in the monitoring stand and select what minions should be doing what. If you're a level 3 handiwork, you should be prioritizing the handiwork. If you're a level 3 planter, you should be prioritizing planting, or it should be just built into the characters in the first place. No matter what your highest skill is, that's what you focus on, and it should be your most priority if that thing is available in the base. If you're a level 3 handiwork, for instance, again, then you do that work. If there's no handiwork around, then you go to your next priority, which could be cutting wood or planting. Number 4, kind of going back to the gear thing. This isn't durability, it's something else. I've been playing on hard mode. I get one taps a lot. I die. I am level 40. My minion's level 40. I go and try and kill a boss. I die. It happens. That's fine. But it's how you pick up your body, which does kind of frustrate me. Now, hitting F and then hitting X to get all your gear back, don't really mind that. I mean, I do it really fast anyway. I kind of feel that I should just hit F and it should give me all of my stuff back because the game should know that I'm naked. I don't think anyone has like fully re-geared themselves to go get their body back. Tell me if you have in the comment section, but I've never done that in any survival game I've ever played. I've always gone back naked, got my stuff, fully geared myself, and then come back. Maybe Rust, but that may have been the only game I've ever done that in. But when going to them, all I want to do is go there and pick my stuff up, and for it to be in the same place that it was in. So if I've got my rifle or my bow or my crossbow or whatever in slot 1, when I go pick up my items, that item should go back into slot 1. But what happens currently is that I go in there, I collect all my gear, and I have some random thing in slot 1. I've got random thing in slot 2, random thing in slot 3, random thing in slot 4. It's super frustrating because when I go get my stuff back, I'm in a very dangerous area. I'm going to be using my gun. I'm going to be using my crossbow. I need it in my inventory where I left it. So when I go pick up my gear, please be able to code it where that goes back into the same slot that of where I died in. This is a small little gripe. I don't think it's enough for me to actually do an entire section on, but the reload mechanics do need to be a little bit better, especially with a crossbow, because when you're getting hit and you roll, it cancels the reload, though you already heard it and saw it get placed in the crossbow itself. It feels definitely just with the crossbow. The reload on the rifles and stuff are a little bit faster. I haven't got to the assault rifles yet, but the crossbow definitely needs a little bit of work. Lastly, number 5. This is the thing that tilts me the most about Palworld, and it's the carousel system of how to pick up your minions. And I know they've brought it to console, and I know that system will work on console because that's obviously how you're going to do it on console with the controller or that. But for PC, it doesn't feel like it makes sense to me. I don't need that carousel system. I don't want to have to press 3-5 times in order to get my last pal out. I don't feel that that's a nice system at all, especially for PC. What I would like is if the pal is in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you hit 1, throw him out, hit 1, you bring him back, hit 2, throw him out, hit 2, bring him back, hit 3, throw him out, hit 3, bring him back. You get what I mean, right? And the reason why I find this the most frustrating bit about Palworld is because I like being efficient, and I feel like it doesn't allow me to be efficient. It actually stops me and gets in the way of me being efficient, because when I'm going around, I'm trying to collect ore, or I'm trying to like get out the right pal, I'm getting shot at, I'm cycling through the pals, I'm like, I'm cycling through the pals, get E, throw him out, you know, and it doesn't feel smooth. It feels a bit janky. I would definitely get rid of that carousel system. All right, guys, that's me for now. That's my topmost 5 things that I would like changed in Palworld. Let me know in the comment section of things that you would like changed in Palworld, obviously, because we've got different experiences of the game, and you may have had problems with the game that I may have not had. So let me know in the comment section of what you would like to change, and I'll see you in the next one.